Alright, Briss. Nobody asked you for this, Briss. Briss, you my mans. I fuck with you for real. We didn't need it. No nigga asked you for this, big dog. No nigga asked you for this. If you don't know what I'm referring to, of course, the Super Bowl happened. The Super Bowl happened like 2 days ago. I'm recording this on the Tuesday. So it happened, you know, of course, depending on which team you voted for, hooray! Or I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to what we was talking about. The halftime show happened. Bad Bunny brought out all these people to do the halftime show, and he did his thing. Now, some people liked it, some people didn't. There was like a American halftime show, which, first of all, do people not realize Puerto Rico is part of the States? Like, I was just so befuddled when niggas was like, we're going to have a separate halftime show over here. And I'm like, okay, that's good for you. But y'all do realize Puerto Rico's part of the States. These people ain't immigrants. They're kind of part of y'all niggas. They citizens. Like, what is y'all niggas talking about? But again, we get that discussion forever. You know, sometimes I feel like some people is just very stupid and they just do things. Anyways, Bad Bunny had his halftime show, did his thing, and Chris Brown, not even after the game, not even the next day, not even today as of recording on Tuesday, he came out to say, hey, listen, y'all need me for real. You know, y'all need me to do this. Now, Chris, you talented. We all know you talented. I say this every time they try to do the MJ tributes and niggas try to do the dance moves. They not you for real. We know what you can do with that shit. We know. And as talented as you are, bro, I felt like you should have left this one alone. Regardless if you enjoyed Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance or not, we can have a discussion why you liked it or why you didn't. If he was still trying to send a message, especially with the nonsense that ICE is doing and just some of this unsenseless bullshit that is going on, and I did appreciate the message. Was it my most favorite of halftime performances? No. But I still appreciated what he was trying to do and what it meant. Also, Bad Bunny, the fact that you took away social media and you was moving scared, like, bro, motherfuckers wasn't really gonna touch you as well. Bro, come on, Bad Bunny. Niggas love you, you know. Motherfuckers, don't let these political figures make you feel like you hate it in the States. Motherfuckers love your ass, gang. I was sitting there shucking and jiving my damn self listening to this shit. Anyways, Chris, as much as I love you and talented, I didn't feel like this was the right time to say some of that shit. Because regardless, as talented as you are, it's certain aspects, especially if you know about Chris Brown, especially with his infamous relationship with Rihanna, like certain aspects have held you back and you haven't been able to get certain opportunities, which I feel just off of a talent level, you would deserve. That's why I believe not this year's Grammys, but definitely last year's, I was surprised you won a Grammy Award because I was like, excuse me? Nigga. Now, if we're going off catalog, yes. The music Chris Brown has put out, yes. He should win some Grammys. But I was surprised they was giving that to you because that has stuck. The Rihanna situation has stuck with you for your whole career. Again, talent is one thing. We can sit here and say you're talented. You talented. I'm never going to sit here and say Chris Brown is not talented. He is. But sometimes some of the stuff that has happened or even some of the things you spew, you might not get the opportunity. And people who are picking for next time for the Super Bowl halftime show performance because of maybe certain things you have done or the way you've acted, especially with this tweet or whatever, they might be like, you know what, we don't need to bark up that tree. I feel like that's a bit of a situation Wayne was in when he was doing that thing with Kendrick, which it made sense for Kendrick to be the halftime performer. As much as I do love Wayne, and I always said that, I do love Wayne, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? A whole set. Now, if it was Young Money and Friends, like Wayne, Nicki, Drake, we could get some shit popping. I would be aboard for that. I'd be aboard, you know what I'm saying? I'd be on the train. But like, again, I feel like now, if they ever would think about you, they'll be like, do we need Wayne for this? I get it. It's a great to do that. Put that on your career. Put that on your bucket list. It's a great achievement. But even still, I feel like sometimes when y'all do too much, they might be like, you know what, we can just pass up on you. So, again, let me see what he said, his quote exactly. I think it's safe to say they need me. He added a winky face on my breast. Come on, folks. Prior to Brown's post, Boosie Badass also made headlines for suggesting Brown to serve as the next headliner. Again, very talented. You can make the case. He's a very talented man, and I feel like he has the songs. I do feel like he does have the songs. Do we need a campaign for Chris Brown to perform at the Super Bowl? So many years I've seen so many different artists perform. Boosie wrote on X/Twitter. No CB, not cool at all. Better yet, disrespectful. You great in our eyes, my G. Just showing love. And again, he's a dude in like, bro, talent-wise, of course, I'm never going to disrespect Chris Brown. It's talent, never going to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Bruno Mars was in that bitch. Yeah, that nigga Bruno Mars. Oh yeah, I seen Pedro Pascal. I was confused. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen some niggas and I was like, what is this? I ain't gonna lie. The event provided controversial to some NFL fans who took issue with the league highlighting a Spanish language performance. Yo, y'all act like Hispanic people never built to help build America. Like, y'all niggas gotta stop. In response, Turning Point USA hosted a rival All-American Super Bowl halftime show. Of course, Kid Rock. Kid Rock always in some bullshit. I'm sorry. That nigga always in some bullshit. Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett. As for the Super Bowl itself, the Seattle Seahawks... Okay. Should I say the Seattle Seahawks easily defeated the New England Patriots by a score of 29-13. Their stout defense was the key factor, helping them control the game throughout all the 4 quarters. They shut down opposing quarterback Drake May until the game was out of reach. Seattle running back Kenneth Walker III ended up winning Super Bowl MVP after rushing for 135 yards. Again, I thought it was a little corny again. Yo, talent can be denied. Chris Bullet, Bad Bunny doing his thing, and to speak on ice and certain aspects of some bullshit that's happening in America, using that platform to speak on it, I felt like, yo, he did what he had to do. Sure, maybe you didn't hear the hits you wanted to hear. It didn't make you rock your hips, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it was what it was, and I thought he did a decent job. It's not the best, don't get me wrong. If we just talk about slaps, it ain't the best. But, hey, we'll see. And like I said, does Chris Brown deserve it? Yes. Hopefully, one of these years, I will see Chris Brown on the stage doing his thing for the Super Bowl. But hey, this ain't the way you go about it, big dog. You can have your opinions, but like, yeah, we didn't need to hear that at that time. But what do y'all think? Comments down below. Links in the description. Besides that, Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Blake TJ Dead Wilder doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more to your me. And I'm gone. Slimes on P. Shells, gang. Aye.